Russellville, Hallsville, Fatima, Sturgeon, and New Franklin, 5 Mid-Missouri high school baseball teams, all one win away from the state Final Four. We'll begin at the home of the Indians in Hallsville. Barry Kennecke and the Tribe taking on Lutheran North in the state quarterfinals. First inning, Jesse Fudge RBI single, plates 2, Hallsville up 2-0. Second inning, Lutheran North would score on a fielder's choice. Grounder to first allows a run from third to score. Lutheran eventually tied the game at 2-2, but in the 6th, Derek Trickle with a pop fly into left center just over short. This thing will fall in. Hallsville takes the lead 4-2. Brendan Beatty comes in to close it out with a strikeout. Hallsville is heading back to the Final Four. An impressive 4-2 win as they celebrate on the Hallsville baseball field.
For this particular group, it means a lot because these guys have worked hard. They know what it's taken, and for them to finally get a chance to reap those awards, it's wonderful.
Barry Kennecke, one of the best baseball coaches around, will take Hallsville to a 7th Final Four. They have won 3 state titles, 87, 2004, and 2005. And we'll have a Mid-Missouri matchup in the Class 3 semis as Fatima wins. They beat Maryville 7-2. Longest road trip of the night. Comets over 500 miles round trip to Maryville in northwest Missouri. It was worth the bus drive. Congratulations to Scott Kilgore and the Comets, who will make their first Final Four trip since 1996. Heading to northeast Missouri, Lucas Branson and the Russellville Indians trying to make it 3 local teams in the Final Four. Russellville going to extra innings against Canton. Chandler Wolf belting a 3-run home run. Also had a nice defensive play here for Russellville. Clayton Harrison, a big 2-run hit late, tied the game at 7-7. They went to extras. Here's the game winner, a walk-off single in the 8th for Canton. Russellville ends a fine season at 16-8. For more on a pair of state quarterfinal games tonight, go to Leffler's link on our website, connectmidmissouri.com. Tom Leffler has more on Fatima's Final Four fever and our Russellville heartbreaker. Sturgeon is going to the Final Four. They beat New Franklin 3-2. The Bulldogs are now 15-1. They will take on Oran Monday, 3 p.m. at TR Hughes in O'Fallon. Meanwhile, sectional games. Willard wins. That means Rockbridge will play at Willard tomorrow in a state quarterfinal game at 5 o'clock. West Platte ends Sacred Hearts season in a sectional game. The Mizzou Tiger baseball season ended early this morning. Tim Jamison's team lost a 17-inning marathon to Mississippi State in their SEC tournament opener in Hoover, Alabama. The Tigers softball team will open up NCAA Super Regional play at home tomorrow night. Aaron Earlywine's 6th-seeded Tigers are hosting number 11 seed Washington. Best of 3 series begins tomorrow night, 8 p.m. at University Field in Columbia. This is familiar territory. But last year, Missouri lost to LSU, missing out on a 4th straight College Softball World Series.
You know, that kind of goes back to what I mentioned last year about our series against LSU. I think that when you get into a program like ours where you've had some success, you start feeling entitled. Like, you know, I play for Mizzou, so for sure we're going to the World Series. Surely we don't have to really show up. And the fact of the matter is Washington's going to be coming in here on Thursday trying to beat our head off of us.
Prime time ESPN tomorrow night, Mizzou and Washington in Columbia. Meanwhile, a special weekend for Capital City High School girls soccer teams. Both the Lady Jays and Helias Lady Crusaders will host state quarterfinal games on Saturday. Helias beat Union 3-2 in overtime last night in a Class 2 sectional game at Union. The Lady Jays, our Jefferson City Hy-Vee High School team of the week, beat Blue Springs South 1-0. Helias will play Carl Junction 2 p.m. Saturday at the 179 Soccer Park.
We don't feel pressure going into this quarterfinal game. We do know that it would be exciting for it to be the first time for Helias to get the opportunity to go to back-to-back Final Fours. And you know, we want to go as far as we can, but we're going to take it one game at a time.
Meanwhile, Jeff City plays Nixa at 5:30 Saturday. Winners move to the Final Four. That would be a first in school history for JC. Helias went to state last year. Finally, Rod's Big Ol' Fish brought to you by Brian Bearhorst and our friends at Mid-America Bank. A bank that's good for you and your community, too. Big ol' spoonbill caught by the granddaughter of Ed and Jeannie Smith of Versailles. That is Mariah Paxton of Blee's Summit, with Dad holding up the 40-pound, actually a 50-pound spoonbill. Mariah, by the way, weighs 51 pounds. That's Dad. Alongside that is an impressive spoonbill catch, a pound lighter than Mariah.